results. But you want to learn how to fast, okay? So my next guest is somebody that actually really loves to fast. So I'm going to bring her on right now. She is the queen of fasting. And we're going to bring her on. And if you guys don't get inspired after listening to this chica, then I don't know what to tell you. All right. Are you ready, Nika? Let's bring you on, sister. Here she comes. Let's do it. Let's talk to these girls, shall we? Here she is. Here, I just asked you to start your video. Does that help? Yep, now just unmute. Let me see, maybe I can unmute you.
No, I got it.
There we
go.
go. Hi, cheers.
Hi.
I almost wore leopard tonight. We would have been twinsies.
Again?
You got your peppermint?
Yeah, it's over there. I just hit myself with a shot.
I know. I need some right now. Hi, honey.
Hi, darling.
You look beautiful. Look at that leopard,
thank you.
sexy over-the-shoulder dress. What is? You eyelashes too?
Yes, ma'am.
Girlfriend, I love you.
Well, I had to gussy up. Miss Terry needed me, so here I am.
I do need you, sister. I need you to talk to these girls. I need you to tell them and relate with them, girl. Like let's get real. Shall we get real with these girls?
Absolutely.
I want you to be real with me, real with them, and I want you to tell them just how crappy you were feeling. Just about you've been with me 9 months now, right?
Yes, ma'am. I signed up in end of July, beginning of August last year.
And you were one of those that was stalking me.
I stalked you for a month.
Why did you stalk me for a whole month?
Oh, no, not a whole month. Months.
Oh, months?
Plural. Probably about 3 or 4. I was in another group. I was trying to, because here's the thing. Many moons ago, back in the past where we don't go, but we do go, but we don't go, I lost a whole bunch of weight. But I never got down to my goal weight. So after doing it the very, very, very hard way and the very, very long way, I decided that I wanted to stop being sick and tired. I was diagnosed to be diabetic 3 years after I had my daughter. My daughter is 29 in October.
Wow.
So 25 years of diabetic. Managed to get 120 pounds off of me, and I managed to actually get off my insulin for 2 years. But then I didn't change the way I ate or the way I thought.
Right.
So guess what? The weight came back.
Right.
How do I do all this work, eat the same food, and not make any difference in what I'm doing? I got to a point where I had done all the exercise I could do, and I could do everything I could with the food I was eating. I needed to do something. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, and somebody said to me, because I'm a little deviant and devil, there's a woman in another room and she's telling people she could reverse diabetes. Her name's Terry Dale. Keep an eye out for her. She's a shyster. Don't go there. So, of course, I had to go check you out.
I love it. I love when people think I'm a shyster. I love it because I prove them wrong all the time.
Exactly. So I said, oh, a shyster, you'd say. So tickety-tap, off I go. I'm in the free group. So I'm sitting there, and the first person I actually saw that you brought on was Ingrid. So she inspired me, okay? And Ingrid was getting results. And then this one came on, and she was getting results. And that one came on, and she was getting results. And wait a minute, she's not selling anything. Wait a minute, what's going on here? So I finally said to myself, Danica, you've been doing it their way for 25 years, and you're here. Let's see what this lady has to say. So the one thing that I did say to myself was this. You tried it your way for 25 years, and you're here now. This lady's telling you that she can do this for you. Shut your mouth. Do what she says. Don't question. Don't ask. Don't whine. Don't piss. Don't moan. Just do it. Because the only thing you've got to lose is weight. The only thing you've got to lose is medication. And please don't rat me out in this group, Terry. Please. Because, yeah, I'm off all my medication. All 8 diabetes medication. All of them. They're gone. I stopped taking them. But my blood sugar this morning was 4.7.
4.7, sister.
4.7.
That's
And
amazing.
I mean, you're talking to somebody whose blood sugars were consistently 10, 11, 12, 13, 15.
4.7 in
4.7
millimoles
and
is
fasting.
84, just for you guys who want the breakdown, is 84.6.
I'm a Canadian, eh?
Yeah, that's 84.6 in the U.S.
There you go. I have lost.
So let's talk about that. So you were stalking me in the group. You decided to join the academy, and you decided that you were just going to be compliant, and you've been doing the work, and you're down 44 pounds.
One of the things that you did say to me was, are you coachable? Can I teach you? And it was at that point, because that's what I was hemming and hawing about. Am I coachable? Am I teachable? Am I going to do this? I know I can do it. I can do anything I set my mind to. And I have proven that to you and to the ladies in this group, my sisters, month after month after month. Because in the August group, in the July group, however you want to call us, I was the rock star. I got the homework in first. I got it done. I did it. I did it. I did it. Here you go. Guess where I am now? Right in the middle of the mind stuff and stuck like it's quicksand. But you know what? These ladies are not letting me hide. They're not letting me fly away. They're not letting me quit. They're not letting me be the little whiny baby that I turn into when things get hard and I just don't want to anymore. I want to be skinny. I'm going to be skinny. I'm going to get
Well,
through
girl, seriously. You started, what size were you when you started?
24.
And now you're what?
14.
Yeah. Down 10 sizes. Are you kidding
10.
me right now? 10
Nope.
sizes. That's
10.
That's a size a month.
Yes.
Girl.
Yes. I exercise Terry, I am yoga.
Yeah.
And I eat Brussel sprouts.
I know.
And kale.
So out of the foods, you know, I asked Ingrid this question. I'd like to ask you this question. I don't think I've ever asked you this question. So, you know, out of sugar, GMOs, dairy, meat, gluten, oils, and soy, what out of those foods, which one would you say were the top two that you were having issues with that you consumed a lot of?
Sugar. Sugar was the best. Oh, sugar. I don't want it anymore. I don't need it anymore.
Why do you seriously tell the girls how bad your cravings were and compare them to now?
Let me explain. I went to my dentist and I said to him, please take out my sweet tooth. He couldn't find it. I was the one that used to go to Costco and get, you know, those big Maynard's bags of fuzzy peaches? The big one. Big. I could eat one of those in one sitting. No problem. And I could do a pizza, and I could do 2.5 liters of Coke. And the pizza was not a small, it was a large. And that was just one meal, one sitting. What was that, 50, 100,000 calories?
So when you got in the academy and I started teaching you this stuff and kind of, you know, was starting to take, you know, literally kind of take this food away from you, but we did that work, that process for you, how was that?
It was actually surprisingly, I'm not going to lie, initially I thought you were insane. You said the word fasting and I said, that's it, this is not for me. And then you said kale. That wasn't happening either. So, but as you get the education, as you understand what you're actually doing to yourself with the things that you want, I mean, you have to, it does not make sense. You have to take the proper road. You have to understand that every time you put that garbage and poison in your body, you're hurting yourself. Mm-hmm. You're taking your time away from your kids, your grandkids, your brothers, your sisters, your friends, and everybody's worried about you. They're not going to say it. They're not going to tell you about it, but they're worried about you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make them worry no more. Take care
Mm-hmm.
of you. Be good to you. You deserve it. You've
Mm-hmm.
earned it. And if you do the work, you will reap the rewards. I am a size 14. I checked with my best friend. I wasn't a 14 when I was 14. So, you guys, do this for you, for no one else, for no other reason.
Look at this, Nika. I'm showing your screen. Look at this. You started your A1C was 13.2.
Yep,
Now it's at 7. I
yep.
have 9 medications, but you said 8. That might be a typo. Uh,
No, it is 9 because one of them ones was the Bear aspirin.
oh, okay. Well, there we go.
Yep,
9.
9.
Nika, 9 medications.
Yep, gone, done.
Oh my word.
I have been on medications for 25 years. Done. I got off of those medications. I started in July. I stopped taking them in September, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm still doing all the other girl stuff.
Yeah. So I want to talk.
Yeah.
About one incident that happened inside the academy because I think these girls would love to hear about it. And I want you to talk just real quick about how you used to just have so much anxiety when you would go to your doctor because your doctor was
Oh,
not supportive of you doing this. He wasn't supportive of anything, and you would
nope.
get so much. You'd have so much anxiety, and I'd have to coach you on just like, okay, this is what you're gonna say, this is what you're gonna do, and but talk about that process, that incident, and then where you're at today with your relationship with your doctor and how you feel about going and seeing him now.
Absolutely. Okay. Um, the doctor that I have now was also my parents' doctor. So I fortunately lucky enough in Canada to find a doctor that I could go and see. Um, this man used to make me cringe. He used to make me nervous. Do I seem like a nervous person to you? Do I seem like a person that is easily intimidated? This man used to reduce me to a child. I'd walk into his office shaking because I knew my A1C was probably around 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Who knew? And I was going to see him, so it was probably even higher that morning. That man used to scare the bejesus out of me. I
Hmm.
went into his office and I told him about Terry. Well, she's just going to sell you a bunch of supplements. This is just crazy. Bring me back something sustainable otherwise, and we'll see. So I walked out of his office crying, and I got back to Terry and I said, he's mad at me and he won't give me half of the meds that you have tests that you want me to take. So 3 months later, I have followed every protocol that Terry has told me down to the letter. I have not cheated once. I have done everything to protocol. I have no idea what my A1C is, but I know I have to go back to see him and I need another set of tests. So I walk into the office. Guess what my A1C was? 7
Down from 13.
to 7. I
And
walked into his office. Girl, please. He said, wow. My doctor said, wow. I said, yeah, how you doing? He said, no, come here. I went to this. I usually walk into his office, take the tongue lashing that I'm going to get, and then leave with my new list of medications. I walked into his office. I was already down. I don't even know how many pounds. My blood sugar was down. I don't know how many points. And he said to me, what are you doing? So I told him, and he said he was proud of me.
well, you forgot to add that he didn't know that you were off the medications until
Oh, that
later.
was the other thing.
So
Yes.
you went from 13.7 down to
Yes.
7 A1C
Yep.
without medications, and he was thinking you were on medications, and he
He
was
thought I
like,
was still on the medication. So he says to me, well, I guess that's right. So sorry. He says to me, I guess we can reduce your, we're going to have to reduce some of your insulin and some of, I said, I stopped taking my insulin. He said, excuse me. I said, I stopped taking all of my medications. And as a matter of fact, I am not taking anything, nothing, nada, nothing. He said, oh. He said, well, what about your he said, wait a minute, your blood pressure that you've been taking, because he had me take my blood pressure too. He said, your blood pressure that you've been taking. He said, you're not taking your blood pressure medication anymore? I said, no, I stopped taking that too. My blood pressure was 120 over whatever, 180 over whatever the good one is.
Not 180, 120. It was 120 over 80. It was perfect.
120 over 80. He said, that was without medication? I said, yes, sir. Oh, and I didn't tell you this, Terry. He called me 2 weeks ago to check on my parents. And he said, so, and I was in the middle of a fast. So he said, what was your A1C today? And I said, oh, yeah, let me check. And I went, oh, yeah, I took my A1C this
You mean your blood sugar?
afternoon.
You mean your blood sugar?
My blood sugar, yeah. He goes, what was your blood sugar? And I said, yeah, I took it yesterday afternoon. It was 3.6. He said, what? I said, it's 3.6. He goes, now your blood sugar's better than mine? He goes, keep doing what you're doing.
Gotta get your doctor to come and work with me. I do work with medical. I do have medical doctors that do my program.
Well, he is very proud of me. He is hoping that this gets over soon because he does want me back in the office. And there are a few. He said he's going to give you every one of your tests, plus there's a few more he wants to give me on his own. So there you go.
Girl,
I know you've been working on this one for a long time, Terry. You've been trying to bust this guy down, and guess what? He's busted.
Yeah,
he did it.
You know, it's and you know.
I know.
It's not busting, but it's like this. I see this over and over again.
He was just so smug.
The doctors, they don't know what to say when you go back months later and you're off of 9 or 10 medications. You're down weight. They don't know what to say. They can't say, oh, well, you know, they would look like idiots if they said, well, you better stay on your medications. We got to put you on more. They can't. I mean, so what are they going to say? You know, so.
I don't know. And that was the other thing, too. That was the other thing, too. He said he mentioned my cholesterol, and you'll get through all of that. He mentioned my cholesterol, and then he said, yes, but you have a hereditary, and he started piling on the information. So I said, yeah, okay, here's what's going to happen. I told her I'd give her a year. I'm going to give her that year. And after this year is done, if I still need the cholesterol medication, we'll discuss it. Okay? I've never had that conversation with a doctor in my life.
Yeah. Well, that's my point is like you went from being totally, afraid and having anxiety to now empowered, and you run the meetings now. And that is what I want every one of my girls in the academy to feel empowered enough, educated enough, so they can go to their doctor and say, hey, no, this is what's going on, doctor. What do you think about this? Or what, I need to be off medication. So can you help me get off medications? When you're empowered and you have that energy when you talk to your medical professional, it's a better powerful position for you to be in than to be like uneducated and not know what to say, because then you are always going to be succumb to the medical treatments when you don't need to be, is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So I am so proud of you.
I just wanted to say, ladies, just wanted to tell you, okay, I was one of the fence sitters. I was one of the last people to sign up for her group. I think I was the last person to sign up, actually. I think I got in at 11:55 or something. You can do this, and you can do this for yourself. And every time that you've said to yourself, I can do this, these ladies in this academy, the sisters, the women that hold you up, that hold you close, that make sure that you don't give up on yourself, you need to do this. Take a breath and realize that you are in the right place. We, Terry, Ingrid, all of the ladies in the academy, we will help you. They're helping me. I'm in the middle of the biggest problem I have ever had in my entire life, and I'm almost 60 years old. They're helping me. They're helping me to finally be happy, to finally be the Nika that I know is in here. She's coming out. And the ladies of this academy are helping me to get her out. Get yourself out. Do this. Don't give in. Get on with it. It's going to be hard. I am not lying to you. It's going to be very hard. But what have you ever had in your life that was worth it? Wasn't hard.
I always say it's easier to work through hard situations with a group of sisters and friends than it is to do it alone. You know what I'm saying? And I just think
Exactly.
that's what we have in the academy is such a sisterhood because it's only women, and we all get to be such good friends, and we all support each other, and we call each other out too. You know, and but yet we love on each other and we support because we all know what it's like not to feel good, and we all want the same thing, which is health and wellness. We all want the same thing, which is
Yes.
confidence and health
Yes.
and no more medications and
No
be able to
more.
go to the store and buy any size that we want and feel good in our skin. That's what we want,
I have
right?
never gone into a store. I can go into any store that I want and buy anything because I fit it all.
Girl, I'm proud of you. Just like I said to Sherry and Ingrid, I love you to death. I love being your coach. You are comic relief in the academy. You're so freaking funny, but yet you're so have such a loving spirit, and you're such a good mentor to the other girls. And I love how you show up. I love how you do the work. I love how vulnerable you are, and I love how coachable you are. And that was one of your things, and you didn't think you were, and you actually are, and that's why you have grown so much. And I'm proud of you for that.
Terry, you have actually, literally saved my life. You've added on some years that I probably didn't have. And I love you to the bottom of my soul, lady. You and the ladies of this club have saved me. I love you so much. Thank you.
Love you, sister. Thanks for your awesome, inspiring words, everybody.
And to the ladies in the group, those of you that join, those of you in the free group, and whoever, I am approachable. I don't bite. If you need me, ask. Terry is phenomenal. This group is phenomenal, and welcome to our family.
Awesome. All right, sister. Love you, sister.
Love you guys.
Okay, take care.
You
I'll put you
too.
back to your role as attendee. Awesome. All right, ladies. So we're gonna finish up here. Thank you, Danica. See, isn't it? This is why I told you guys to join me every night this week. Isn't this so inspiring? Isn't this way better than watching the negative news and all the despair on television? I mean, seriously, isn't this make you happy and excited? And doesn't this just fire you up? It sure does me. Oh my gosh, I live for this stuff. I love hearing about women who have made a decision to take care of their health. And I love it when you can learn and you can just apply things that are going to help you grow and help you feel better. It's just, oh my word, it's just like the best ever. So I hope you are learning a lot. I hope you're being inspired. I hope you're getting educated. And I hope that you are, um, just ready to make some decisions here. So I want to finish the evening out with the let's